we've created a design in InDesign for a hotel brand. What we're going to do is import it into GraFx Studio thanks to our InDesign plugin. So just open the plugin, click Export, and it'll make sure everything on your design is compatible and export it as a zip file. Then simply go into GraFx Studio and import your zip, and voila! You can now open your design in GraFx Studio. Now let me show you how to turn this design into a multi-channel template at lightning speed. What we're going to do is go with Print, Social, and Display Ads. First, let's select a few layouts for flyers, posters, and print ads from the preset window. Let's start with print. Thanks to anchoring, auto-grow, and copy feeding, all content changes we do on the top level are automatically propagated to all variants. So if we change the text, image, or logo, we only have to make sure that those changes are done once. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, why do we have a CTA button on print? Well, let's hide this one and replace it with a QR code. And thanks to our inheritance, that QR code will be added to all of our print layouts. Now, let's prep for a social ad campaign. We already have a square, so let's add a vertical and a landscape. Since we're running ads on Meta, we're going to move things around on our vertical to make sure it's all going to be visible by users. Now, we're on socials. So let's add a few animations. And let me tell you right away, you don't need experience with this. It's super user-friendly. You just need to click an object and select an animation. You can also play around with it if you'd like. You can make things go faster, slower, or appear at different times. Cherry on top, all of your animations will be added to your selected layouts. That being said, if you want to change your animations on a particular layout, you can totally do that. Now, let's look at display ads and select a few squares and rectangles from our presets. As you can see, everything's adjusted automatically. You can also choose a very different aspect ratio, show GraFx Studio how you want your objects to be displayed, add more presets, and everything will be done for you. So as you just saw, we imported an InDesign file into GraFx Studio and created all kinds of sizes across print, socials, and display, with both static and animated formats in a matter of minutes.